Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Nonsense Stuff Show here on the Beyond Stuff channel. My name is Bryan, and right here with me is Sam Ortiz and Adrian Lopez coming back. Now, you may be asking, where's John and where's Eduardo? Well, it's really rather simple. The Time Lord Borusa tried to take them, and well, they are now stuck in the time vortex. So while I fix the TARDIS, wait by other selves, I'm here stuck with Sam and they're great company. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
We're great.
You're great. That's good. Today was a wonderful day to me. Not only did I get to pick these people up, but I got to pick up my most valuable treasure. You guys know that I am a big Funko Pop collector, especially for the Pokemon ones. Now I found this little beauty on Hot Topic. See, Eevee. Isn't it cute?
It's adorable.
The best.
And since now that we're talking about Eevee and we're talking about Pokemon, we're here to talk about not just nonsense. We're here to talk about the future of video game movies as a whole. Now, as you guys know, we have movies recently released like Sonic the Hedgehog, Detective Pikachu, Assassin's Creed. But let's start to compare these movies to the old movies that we saw in earlier years, like the Super Mario Brothers movie, Street Fighter, those first Mortal Kombat movie, Tomb Raider. Have you guys have seen these old movies? And what do you guys think about the comparison between the movies of those years compared to these ones? What do you? Let's start with Mario Brothers. Did you guys ever got to watch Mario Brothers the movie?
I didn't.
I did. And it's really something.
It is something because and this is not the worst of it. You cast John Leguizamo and Bob Hopkins as Mario and Luigi.
Perfect casting, for me, in my opinion.
Is it though?
For the time being.
For the time maybe, but hearing John Leguizamo in the Ice Age movies, as
Yeah.
I don't. Ever since I heard him, and then I found out about the movie, and then I saw him. I never saw him as a Luigi, and I'm a big Luigi fan. I'm more into Luigi than Mario.
Okay.
And yeah, it was bad. Then came Mortal Kombat, and then Tomb Raider. You say what you will about Mortal Kombat, but it had a killer theme song.
Yeah, the theme song from the first movie, because I heard mixed reviews the second one that it's really bad.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I don't think the theme song would save it.
No, I think not the quality.
Acting. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
Not the quality of the movie, but at least if you have something to remember it by. I mean, the theme song is still being sounded on in discos around the world.
Yeah.
Not in the place I work at. They suck, but it's a killer theme song. Now,
they're not nerds.
We see a drastic change when it comes to
Adaptations.
quality of adaptations, because ever since those movies came in, it was considered a curse to adapt a video game to a movie or TV as a whole. I remember shows like Sonic X, the Kirby animated show.
Yeah, that was so underrated.
They were fun, but they're not to be and they're not to be compared to movies, because the transition between games and movies is different. Then Then we get Tomb Raider. We get the Angry Birds movie, if you count it as a video game movie, because it's just an app.
It's just an
Yes.
app.
We get Sonic the Hedgehog most recently, and Detective Pikachu, which is my favorite.
Which was awesome.
And I'm gonna make the hard question here. If you had to choose between Sonic the Hedgehog and Detective Pikachu,
Sonic.
I mean, for me, it's a mix, because after seeing them again,
there's no mix. No mix. Pick one.
I don't know.
Detective Pikachu was really good.
Put them on the same level of quality, because at times there are scenes that are like, that didn't work or something. But on the same level, yes, they're the best ones so far. So I don't know which one to pick.
That's true.
So far.
I think and we start comparing the box office performances between Sonic and Pikachu. Sonic is being more successful because of the wider appeal now.
Yeah. And that's strange though, because Pokemon is more of a recognition brand and it's more popular.
Yeah. Oh, speaking about Pokemon, yesterday was Pokemon Day.
Yes.
Which is your favorite Pokemon?
I always love Lugia. Love the design. Always love the design.
I'm gonna say Bulbasaur.
Oh my god.
Bulbasaur, and I just saw the movie Detective Pikachu recently.
Yeah.
And I saw this scene where the Bulbasaur comes.
Oh yeah, that was
to
the most
help.
adorable thing. ever.
Yeah.
And I just say that is what heaven looks like.
Yeah.
Well, I like Squirtle. Mine is Squirtle.
Your Squirtle. He's I like that little rascal in the show with the glasses and all.
Oh
that.
yeah, the gang.
But I think the reason why, because if you see the comparison between the quality of the movie of Detective Pikachu and Sonic is that Detective Pikachu appealed to a wider audience.
Mm-hmm.
Despite being a Pokemon film, it appealed to the Pokemon fans and of course to everyone that didn't know about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Sonic, in the other hand, is 100% a kids movie.
A kids movie. Yeah.
A kids movie and a movie for Sonic fans.
Yeah.
I remember watching the scene where Sonic starts flossing.
Yeah, that was for kids.
That was definitely for kids.
I told my friend, this is definitely for kids. And the humor and the fart jokes. So I mean, yeah, but the success not only because of the controversy between the design of Sonic, it's just that it's a fun movie to watch, and I think that is why it's been so successful.
And it's more self-aware that
Yeah.
it knows it's fun and it's lighthearted.
Yeah, I think that I picked Sonic without hesitation because Detective Pikachu didn't have any mistakes.
Yeah.
When it came out, the trailer was good, the movie was good, the storyline was good, everything was good. But then Sonic, the first trailer came out, and everybody just started freaking out.
Yeah.
And I wasn't very critical of the design alone. I mean, it was creepy, of course.
Yes.
But they did a
same-
great job though. With
Yeah.
the little time that they had,
Yeah.
they fixed it really quick, and they had to redo the whole movie.
Yeah, but
I know.
my concern wasn't the design itself when it first came, the trailer. I think
It was the whole movie.
It was the
Yeah.
whole movie as a whole because
The
it looked like
jokes
exactly. It looked like a Peter Rabbit kind of film. Like
Yeah.
an Alvin and the
Yeah.
Chipmunks
It
kind
did
of
have the
movie.
vibe.
It had the vibe, yeah. But unlike those ones, I think this one worked for me because of how charming the character of Sonic was.
Yes.
Not only Sonic, Jim Carrey did a great job.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
came back.
Perfect.
Perfect casting
He
of
came
that
back.
Yeah.
Like that was that. I think that's one of the main reasons why I prefer Sonic. Is because of Jim Carrey. He made a
Yeah,
great.
because that's the one thing because the villain in Sonic movie worked better than the villain of Detective Pikachu.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was so
Because it was
genuine.
so
Definitely.
predictable. You see Bill Nye on a wheelchair. That's definitely the bad guy.
Yeah, and even Pikachu's references like the lady in disguise. Oh,
Yeah.
looks like the bad guys here.
Yeah,
Like,
it
that's
was
so
so
self-aware.
predictable.
Yeah.
But it was so fun to watch that movie as well as
Yeah.
Sonic. And of course, comparing the box office performance, we cannot compare it fully with Sonic because of course Sonic is still in theaters. We haven't had the full numbers, but comparing it with Pikachu, the one reason why Pikachu just broke even, didn't gain any profits at all, was because of the time that it was. It was competing against Infinity War. It was competing against Deadpool 3, Solo,
And John
Yeah,
Wick.
there was a lot
John
of things
Wick.
going on.
And
I didn't
there
realize
was
that.
Yeah, and there was a lot of things to watch. And
Yeah.
and for me, it wasn't it was a coin toss between Deadpool and Pikachu. Of
Mhm.
course, I went to see Pikachu.
Yeah.
Fuck Deadpool, and I had fun. I don't regret it. I love Pokemon, but
Can't agree. I can't agree. But it's just because we have different like childhood,
Yeah,
Memories.
memories
I get it.
and love
I get it.
towards it.
I mean, I am a year older than Pokemon, so I was born exactly in the right
Same.
time.
Yeah.
I was growing up with the cartoons. I was
The
growing
trading
up with
cards. And
the trading
games.
cards, the games. I didn't get to play the original games, but I did get to play Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
It was very fun on Nintendo 64. But that's the appeal of Pokemon. I was born at the right time. Maybe I'm not a little biased on that part.
Like me.
But the movie worked. But Sonic is having that much more success than Pikachu because of that.
And the timing and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, with the success of Sonic the Hedgehog and Detective Pikachu, there's a lot more coming
Yes.
when it comes to video game adaptations. We have Monster Hunter.
They released the poster.
Yeah, they released the posters today.
Did
We have
they?
the Mario.
Yeah, they released them today.
The Mario Brothers movie is gonna come out. Mario Kombat is gonna have a reboot.
Yeah.
Minecraft, Uncharted, which I don't believe is gonna happen.
No, because of the
The whole director.
director leaving.
Mega Man live action movie.
Yeah.
as well as,
That would be interesting to see.
And
But that was been long talked about, and I haven't heard anything.
and no, they are working on it on
That's
20th
it,
Century
to pick Danny
Studios.
DeVito
Yeah.
to make Mega Man.
And then we got the TV side of things. We know that Showtime is developing a Halo movie, a Halo show, and Netflix apparently has gained the rights for a Diablo TV series,
Oh, I
an
haven't heard that
anime
one.
TV series, and they're reporting
That
that
I wanna see.
Overwatch is gonna make it as well to TV in Netflix.
Oh.
What do you think? These people in the creative side of things should take into consideration with each video game project to make it successful.
I think it's just like stick to the characters, stick to the storyline. Like don't go further away from what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, if you try to make it like too different, people won't relate and they won't want to watch it. It would crash. The box office would just crumble.
I mean, we saw that with Assassin's Creed. It crushed
Yeah,
hard.
I never saw the movie because I heard mixed reviews, so I was excited to see it, but I heard bad reviews, so I was that's okay.
I think it's all about staying true to what the game means to the people.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean,
But
look
as
at
well-
Mortal Kombat. Like, just
as well as taking the risk of doing something different, because as you guys saw with Sonic,
Yeah.
This is not a Sonic story that
No.
we know.
no, but with Detective Pikachu too, it had video games. It's not
No,
just
but
all about the
thing with
series.
Detective Pikachu is that they had
A spin-off game.
A spin-off, yeah.
game, which it worked in their favor.
Yeah.
With Sonic, they had a tougher mountain to climb, not only because the bad design that we saw and
Yeah.
everything else surrounding that project, but we don't have a story like this for Sonic.
No.
This story with Sonic, it made it more relatable to people.
Yeah.
People like us fell in love with the character all over again.
Yeah.
And I'm happy that it's been this successful. So they stay true to what the character is, but trying something new.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't be afraid of taking risks. They'll know eventually if the risk was worth taking. I mean, they tried with the risk of having a new design for Sonic in the movie with the first trailer. We know that didn't work. Then they
Nope.
came back to the drawing board. They made the new design, and we have the successful movie that we have now. But these projects are much harder to adapt. I mean, the Mario Brothers one alone.
I'm scared because it's Illumination, and they don't have the best record recently with the animated movies.
I get it. I mean, Secret Life of Pets, Minions.
Minion was the most.
But I mean, story-wise, I get it. But
What about the Minions though? What
The
about it?
Minion, the first spin-off that was Minions only because this year is a sequel.
Mhm.
It's so like there's nothing happening and it's annoying.
But that's the
sometimes.
thing. That's the story alone. But
Yeah.
you see the animation in those movies. They look great.
The animation looks great, but
And
the
it
story
fits
was.
well, and it fits well with Mario Brothers. I would have much rather if they could have gone with Disney and maybe Pixar
Yeah.
to make a Mario Brothers movie,
Yeah, or a different studio that can do something creative,
like Sony.
like Sony with Spider-Verse, exactly.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mario is the harder one to adapt, especially
Yeah.
thanks to that first movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Minecraft is easy. Just write a story around it. Fuck it.
And pixel animation and stuff. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat though.
A hard R movie. It has to be
It has
hard.
to be hard.
Yeah.
But
With the technology it has right now, they can do a
they
great
can
Mortal
they can
Kombat.
pull it. No, I believe they can pull it off.
And James
I just
Wan
don't
will
know
be
which,
involved.
I just don't know how can they translate the story of the Mortal Kombat to screen. But I mean, technologically wise, they have the power to do the.
Yeah, I don't
fatalities
think they're
on
gonna
screen.
do it though because they want to reach a certain audience and we're not it anymore. So
We are it. I think we are.
no.
We're
There's
still-
a lot of younglings that are playing Mortal Kombat now, and they want to see it, but they're not gonna be so graphic.
They'll have to.
They'll have to.
They'll have to do it because they saw what the first one had to go through,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't. As
It was a
well received.
disaster though.
That's why, because they tried to appeal to a wider audience.
Yeah.
You just with this one, you just have to stay true to the nature of the game and go as graphic as you can.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see a
I'm
good
gonna
fatality
be
in live
grossed
action.
out, though.
A
I'm
brutality.
gonna be so
A brutality
grossed out.
would be good.
Yeah. Another one that's coming up, of course, is Monster Hunter. I'm not familiar with those. I
I have never
I
played them.
tried playing them. I try.
I know Jan played. stuff.
John plays it. John
Okay.
can tell you. John is a pro. John and Eduardo. But I tried it, and it's just so difficult. I'm gonna stick it with Mario Brothers and all that because that's.
But I
just
can
so-
see Monster Hunter as a potential action adventure style. You know, it can be good for a movie. Like
I wouldn't-
it has
I
Yeah, but with the
adventure.
same
To be
people
honest.
with the same people that did the Resident Evil movies.
Oh, what?
That they
Oh,
yeah,
no.
it's the same people involved in the Resident Evil movie.
I'm
right?
scared now.
Even the same leading actress, Mila Jovovich is the leading actress in
Oh
this movie.
no.
Oh yeah,
From the
I
Resident
saw
Evil.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's actually going to like star in that movie.
yeah, she
Oh
is.
no.
So you know,
I'm
She
scared
just
that-
really likes like shitty movies,
that
doesn't she?
Hey, after which was what was the movie that she did with Bruce Willis?
It was that Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
That was a great movie.
That was a great movie.
I think that's
Yeah.
the only great movie she did. But that was a classic. That's a classic.
I think she's married with the director. So
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe she's being forced to do these movies. I don't know.
I don't think he
I
has
mean,
her at gunpoint though.
Same way Melissa McCarthy is forced to do those terrible movies that she's done. Except
Oh,
for
man.
Ghostbusters. By the way, Ghostbusters, give it a chance. Just because they're women, they can be Ghostbusters. Apart from these movies that are coming in, what character in the video game world do you want to see being brought into movies or TV?
What other games?
What are the games? Yeah.
Legend of Zelda.
That would be interesting to see. That would be really interesting.
Because
to
if it is
see.
a Netflix show, it won't
No, it
work
won't
because
be-
of the budget.
Yeah.
But if it's live action movie, they can do the worlds like a
I don't-
Lord of the Rings.
I just don't think Legend of
I
Zelda
don't.
can
I
fit
don't. Yeah.
in live action at least. I think the same thing they're doing with Devil May Cry, Diablo, and Castlevania. That's the way to go.
Castlevania is really good.
Yeah.
It is. It
I
really
love
is.
it.
I started watching it recently.
And I've never
though.
played the games.
Me
but
either.
For the show alone, I love it.
The only thing I'm familiar with Castlevania is the music and the characters in Smash Bros., which is Simon.
Oh,
Belmont.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the music as well. I'm more of a music guy when it comes to video games. One of the characters, and this might sound odd, that I want to see adapted to movies
Which
or
one?
TV is Kirby.
Oh my god, that would
I
that
want
would be
to see a
cool.
Kirby movie.
But it has to be animated
has
because
to
it
be,
works.
Of course, animated.
I mean, how would live action work?
It's gonna
it would be.
look horrible.
It worked with Sonic. It can work with a little ball.
No,
So,
but I mean, it's
I'm
gonna
just
look
saying.
weird if it's done wrong.
If we, I know. If we, hey, we can make E.T. sell. We can. Make
I mean,
Kirby
if
sell.
it's like Wreck-It Ralph, I would love to watch it.
Yeah,
You know, if it's like
the
Kirby,
animation.
exclusively Kirby or like Pac-Man or something retro.
Yeah.
But it has to be that style, like
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph style, for us to watch it. Because live action would just be really
It would be weird.
creepy and
One other character that is so obscure to many people is I would love to see on the big screen, that we were this close to seeing it on the big screen, was Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper?
Sly
Wait,
Cooper.
what?
Then
Oh
we
yeah,
were gonna have a
I
movie.
remember the trailer. I don't know what happened.
And then Ratchet and Clank happened, and it flopped hard.
Yeah.
And that's why they canceled the movie. Apparently,
Oh.
they're gonna turn it into a show, and I've been waiting, I don't know, 5 years for that to happen.
Yeah, I
It hasn't
remember.
happened yet.
I saw the trailer when it was announced a Sly Cooper movie for theater. I was excited, and then I heard peep about it.
I don't care about PlayStation other than for the Sly Cooper franchise.
Yeah,
The
that's
only
really
way,
cool.
the only way I will buy a PlayStation 5, no matter how expensive it is if they release a Sly Cooper 5. If they do not release a Sly Cooper 5, I'm not gonna buy it. But I was so excited for that movie, and then I see the Ratchet and Clank movie, and then I see the box office numbers of that movie, and my dreams went to the garbage. And then I see, no, the movie's canceled, but it's getting turned to a TV show. Yay for Cartoon Network! Oh no, never mind. We're gonna rework on the show, and we're gonna bring it for a new streaming service.
Yay!
I think another character that could work in movies, in actual live action movie, is Metroid.
Yes, like an alien's
Exactly.
vibe.
I mean, you know what? I would really like to see Spyro.
Spyro, yes.
You know what? Like that would
I love
that
Spyro.
would be a great
You know-
way to like get
Sonic,
into it.
Sonic proves that it can work. Or you can make Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Wow, Crash
Can you imagine
Bandicoot.
them merging like in the games, like they
Yeah.
crossed over?
That would be great though.
I mean-
like
what
some
people,
some Jimmy
fans-
Neutron, Fairly
yeah.
Odd Parents
Yeah.
style type of thing.
fans of these video game movies have started to play around with the possibility of doing a Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
You know,
because Sonic
Yeah.
and Pikachu's already established, you know.
I have to be honest. I don't think that could work.
No, because the
all.
different mediums and stuff.
Not only different mediums. Have you seen the basis of Smash Bros? It's just a fighting game with all of your favorite characters in it. Give me a cohesive story that integrates
Like
the
Avengers.
gameplay, the gameplay
Yeah,
of the
like
game.
Avengers.
Yeah, because if you see Sonic, they integrated things of the games to the movie.
Hmm.
The fight with Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah,
You'll
I
see,
love that.
he turns into the ball and he started just like in the game.
Yeah.
So making that same thing but with a Smash Brothers movie wouldn't work because the basics of the game is that it's a fighting game celebrating video game. I would love to see all these characters coming together on the big screen.
I mean,
I just don't see how it could work.
you remember if you played Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the Wii
Yeah.
one?
The
There was the
South East
adventure
Semi-Semi.
mode.
Yeah,
So that can work as a movie. Like, imagine like expanding the universe and
of
stuff.
course, better written, of course.
Uh-huh.
But
With dialogue and stuff. Because
Yeah.
they don't speak in the
at
game.
all.
They
But-
just,
It would be some
But again,
Witcher type
you
of
know,
thing.
you see the video game industry is small compared to the film industry.
yeah.
So they are willing to play together and mixing those characters in one platform and in one game.
Mhm.
Movie studios aren't like that. And right now, Paramount has the rights for Sonic. Warner
And Sega,
Brothers-
because
yeah,
they're planning
Warner
to do
Brothers
more.
has the rights for Pokemon. Illumination has the rights
To
for
Mario.
the Mario Brothers movie. They're not gonna play along.
No.
So only in your wildest dream you'll see a Smash Brothers movie.
But there's a...
It could, if there is a possibility.
There
I mean,
is.
if there's gains for each of them,
Mhm.
but that would be really hard. That would be like it would be
The
a couple
studios
of
will
years
have
before
to
they
play
even.
along. And it's again different characters, different stories. They don't always mix up together. You know?
Mhm.
Smash Brothers is a celebration of video game as a whole. It doesn't need the character's story to fit to that game because this is a celebration of them.
Uh-huh.
So I don't think that could work. But I'm hoping to see more movies in the more video game adapted movies. I heard Call of Duty is being adapted into a movie.
That I want to see.
I mean, I don't know
I
how's
mean-
that gonna work if...
Just see
you know.
1917. It's a war movie. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Dunkirk. I mean,
Dunkirk.
it's the same thing.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, if they made like a Black Ops type
Okay.
of Call of Duty, and
I
maybe
could-
get some zombies into it,
I can see.
that would. I mean, hey, I don't know.
I mean that
I would watch it.
that idea itself is money. You mix war with zombies.
With zombies, yeah, like
That-
a
that's-
World War
there's
Z.
money right
World War
But you
Z.
know, it would be kind of like a remake of that, right? Like
Yeah.
World War Z is just with the name tag that we
Yeah.
know.
We can recognize.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna head into spoilers here. We're gonna dive into the Sonic movie. We saw the the credit scene
And
with Tails.
Okay.
I flipped
Wait.
out.
Before we talk about Tails, before we talk about anything, can I just point out that the scene that they're in the bar, didn't that have like an X-Men Apocalypse
Yeah.
type
Yes.
of vibe?
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
they would like trying to remake that scene.
Yeah.
And it kind of bummed me out because it was funny and it was fun, but it was
But
literally
I remember
the same
thing.
thing. When I saw it, I was so disappointed.
I'm just so surprised that they haven't done that with the Flash because that's the thing with speedsters. Everything
Has to move slow.
everything around them slows down.
But they did do it with Flash though.
in the series or in the movie.
In the movie.
In the Justice League one.
Yeah,
Justice League.
like
Slow
Superman is
motion.
like he's
Don't
like
judge
crossing
me.
him, and Superman literally changes
Yeah.
his eyes and
That was-
looks at him while he's
Right.
running.
Don't judge me. I'm trying to forget that movie from existence.
I mean, we don't blame you.
Yeah. Like that was the only best thing about the movie when he flicked the eye and saw
Yeah.
him like, yes, perfect.
Like
That's
yeah,
that.
I mean the one.
It was the only moment that we
That
actually
saved
got
the
a
movie.
boner because of
Yeah.
it. It was the only moment because personally I hate.
We have
Superman.
never seen that.
But yeah,
I love Superman.
I love the
Henry
man.
Cavill.
I don't like the man. I don't like him.
But yeah, talking about
Sonic.
Sonic and hopefully the sequel that hopefully
Yes.
comes out. We see Tails coming to this world. What do you want to see in a Sonic sequel?
I mean,
I want to see for starters. I want to go back into to the world.
To the worlds
Can-
that the Sonic games established.
one thing I want to point out though, when Tails appeared, he had like a girlish voice.
That's the same
That's the voice
actress.
actor.
Yeah, that's the same voice actress as the old games. Yeah,
But why does he sound like a girl?
because it's a woman that's voicing him all the time.
Oh.
Did you know-
And
did
because
you
I
know-
he's
did
a
not know
child.
that.
Yeah.
I was so happy that I.
But
brought
are they
her back
wait?
for it.
He's a child.
Yeah, Tails is usually depicted as a minor age
Oh, okay.
than
Well,
Sonic.
that makes sense.
That's the voice childish.
That
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And
Because
I
I
was
saw
so-
him and I was like, whoa, and then I
was so
heard him
happy
and I
that
was
they
like,
brought her for that
whoa.
voice.
Yeah.
Because I mean I love Ben Schwartz as Sonic.
Yeah. But
But-
to hear the new voice actress voicing Tails, I was like, oh my god!
You know who I only
Wait,
Bench-
wait.
Yeah,
He what?
John Ralphio was the voice
What?
of Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did
And
not
the
know
DuckTales
that.
one. Yeah.
You know why? I love his portrayal of Sonic. My problem is I keep hearing Dewey.
John, yeah.
No, John Ralphio. John Ralphio and Dewey Duck from the new DuckTales
Yeah.
show. And
I did not know. He's always picking the blue guys.
Yeah,
That's weird.
exactly. Hey, I don't blame him. The
I'm
blue
sorry.
guys
No,
are
it's okay.
always cool. I mean, Sonic, Dewey, he's fun.
And
too.
Leonardo, and the
Leonardo
TMNT.
as well. But
It's
yeah,
oh my god. He's the blue guy always.
Like yeah, I would like to see them explore
The
their
worlds.
I want to see Eggman invade their world.
Yes, and go full on Jim Carrey, Dr. Eggman.
Yeah.
We see it.
Yes.
We see it at the end. Like, we see him all bald with this mustache.
I loved it every second.
You know, I noticed a little bit of a dad bod over there.
Yeah.
So I can make like a perfect costume. It's going nuts, like because I have the dad bod. So I'm already gonna cosplay Robotnik of this movie.
Do it.
So I want to see them dive into the Echidna clan that we see in the first.
Yes,
on the
dude.
first few
When I
minutes.
saw the Echidna clan, my father was like, "Are you okay, Adrian?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's the Knuckles clan. Oh my god!"
I was just waiting to see Knuckles pop up.
No,
I have
they
it
want to
easily
establish him
yeah.
for later. Yeah.
I want to see the stories of the rivalry between Sonic and Knuckles. And
Yeah.
how do they become friends? I want to see
The genesis of that.
Yeah, the genesis of the Chaos Emeralds as well.
Yes.
Because that is how you start getting into the Sonic story even deeper. You're just
And the
exploring-
map-
Yeah,
It
and that's what I want to
appears.
see though. I wanted to like get further away from
The human world.
the
humans.
human world, and
Did
the
you guys
protagonist.
like the human characters? Except
I
The-
mean, I feel like that guy
James Marsden, yeah.
he did like Enchanted and Hops. He's
Yeah.
like
He works in
He
that.
works on all
that
that.
yeah.
like
he's-
he knows how to work with CGI characters now.
Yeah.
But that's the only believable performance.
Yeah.
I liked in that.
Because the others were.
I'm gonna be honest. The actress that played his wife, she was phoning it in. I didn't believe her.
I
for a
know.
second.
I wanted her to like
And then,
stop.
The only thing that I like when they brought her into the story during the mid part of the movie is when they gave Sonic the shoes.
The shoes. That was the
That
cutest
was
thing.
Yeah.
charming. That's very charming.
Yeah.
But I always, every time I see her on the screen, I just started to cringe. You're not giving it your all.
No.
At least
No.
James Marsden is pretending to care, even though he has a lot of cheesy lines in the end.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
he is Sonic, and he is our friend.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
that
other
was so
Hey.
anime-ish.
But that was, I mean, I'm a girl, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know if makes a
No,
difference,
no,
but
it
it
doesn't
made
make-
me sentimental. I was like, oh my god, he has a friend.
Yeah, yeah.
I want a friend.
I know I loved it, but it was cheesy. I loved it. It was cheesy.
But the whole
But-
movie was cheesy.
But I love it because
I mean, the
it's
bucket
self-aware.
list. The bucket list was cheesy as shit.
Yeah.
And make a friend, and he was like, "Oh, this poor kid." Like, come on, the whole
Do
movie.
you
is
guys
cheesy.
like that they portray Sonic as a little kid?
Yeah, for what
Because
it is as an origin story.
Him,
Yeah.
We know, not in the original games, but we know later in the Sonic Adventure games, Sonic Battle.
As a teenager,
He's like a teenage,
Cocky.
cool and cocky, too cool for school kid.
Yeah.
But here we see Sonic.
The
in his-
evolution of
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I like that.
I like
aspect.
that.
But I think it's good because they portrayed him as a child that wanted to just explore, just like any of us. We wanted to
Mhm.
be in the real world. We
Yeah.
wanted to have friends. And we wanted to do so much, and we didn't want to hide. And
I
and
felt
when
like
they get to that
identified- I
teenage
felt identified
years-
with Sonic, he wants friends, and yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I want friends.
yeah,
And I
we all
felt
do.
bad for him when the baseball scene, like, hey,
Yeah.
and then he sees he's alone. That I felt it
You see,
because you know.
those moments like that is why the movie works because
Yeah.
you start feeling for the character.
Yeah.
And that is why the movie's been successful.
And if
People
you're a
feel
fan
for
of the character, you feel it more because you grew up with the
Yeah.
games and you grew
Yeah.
up with the shows, and you know.
Everything that movie portrayed was relatable.
Yeah.
It was really good.
And I don't blame the director because it is his first time as a director, but you know,
He
and
was
with the
his
sequel-
first movie?
yeah, the first directorial
Holy
debut.
shit!
Yeah.
That's a good ass movie for a first timer.
because
if I start directing right now, I think I will come up with a shitty Alvin and the Chipmunks movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for a first-time director doing his first movie with Sonic,
that's
it was really
wonderful.
good.
That's wonderful.
I have my issues, but it's overall fun and
Again,
creative.
for a first timer, it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And aside from Sonic, two of the most successful films, of course, is Sonic and it's Detective Pikachu in recent history.
Yeah.
What do you want to see in a Pokemon movie? Forget about the Detective Pikachu story. What would you want to see on a Pokemon movie?
I will go with the adventure style, like in the anime, or it can be with Ash or new characters or other stories, but capture Pokemon in tournaments and stuff.
I would really like to see Misty in it.
Yes.
I would really like to see
our cameos of these characters.
I don't mind if they cast me as Ash. I mean, come on.
It would be really fun for them to just portray the original Pokemon that we saw when we were growing up, because they already did something for the audience.
Because this is good. This thing about bringing these movies is that we get introduced to other aspects. Of the lore of games. I was more into the Kanto region, the first original Pokemon, and then they started adding the second generation, which is the Johto region.
They lost me with more and more Pokemon.
Exactly.
I was,
This movie way is a way so you can start introducing the people like us, the old ones, the original fans, to start introducing us.
I like how you emphasize it.
hey, I'm a year older than Pokemon.
Excuse me.
I was into Pokemon before it was cool, motherfuckers.
We were into Pokemon before you were born.
We were in the Pokemania.
Exactly. You know, Pokemon Go? That was nothing compared to Pokemon.
To the late 90s.
Yeah. But you see, the movies could give you like a good introduction to the other regions and then meet the other Pokemon.
Yes.
Because I bought the Switch, and I bought the new Pokemon game.
The Let's Go Pikachu.
I don't know which one's new and which one's old. I recognize a few, but
exactly.
Look, it's Pikachu. Oh no, look, it's Growly. Oh, those are the ones I only recognize. And I'm sorry, I just have too much. I have more important things to do than just revisit the old Pokemon. And I love Pokemon, but there's other things to do. You know, like getting laid. Yeah. But again, the movie way is a good way to introduce us to that.
Yeah.
Before we finish the show,
I don't want to go.
You don't want to go. We're having fun here. When it comes to video game movies, do you think between a sequel to Sonic and a sequel to Detective Pikachu and the upcoming Mortal Kombat film, between those three, because these are the bigger IPs that we have right now, which one do you think are going to be the most successful with the audience overall?
Sonic 2, I think.
I think it would be between Sonic and Pikachu, because like Pokemon it's very
it's a
reachable.
Big brand.
Yeah. Right now, we don't see like, you got the new Sonic game, like the most, like mostly all of the kids that I know, like little kids and people my age are always reaching out for the games, like Pokemon. Games or like the Pokemon app, Pokemon Go.
That's why
cards.
That's why last time I made this show talking about the news of the new Pokemon DLC. I said that these things are for kids. We can enjoy them, of course. These things are meant for kids. And
but like literally everybody likes Pokemon. The Sonic is new for a lot of people. It's not like, I mean, we know him. We know Sonic. We played it.
Oh, we know Sonic.
We know it. But a lot of people don't. Like, there are a lot of people, like my little sister watched it with me, and she was like, I don't know who the hell this hedgehog is. Like, who is he? I love him. I want him. I want a plushie like him. I want this. I want that. I want to play the game. So it's something new for a lot of people. So I don't know how that would work with, like, the box office or... Like
it's translating well.
It is translating well, but comparing it with Pokemon, it's just like completely different.
Yeah, I think if they do not do the mistake of releasing Pokemon in a highly competitive date,
exactly. That's the most important thing.
It would have been more successful. Maybe in a day like yesterday, they could have released a new Pokemon movie, and we could have seen the numbers.
Yeah.
We could have seen the theaters exploding with Pokemon fans. But I'm gonna give the edge to Sonic because is waking up the audience to
Yeah.
these video game adapted movies. Before we go, I wanna ask you, what is your favorite game in overall, not just Sonic, not just everything.
Favorite video game of all time, like from us.
Yeah.
For me, Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Sunshine.
Great.
I love that game so much, and I hate that there's no sequel yet. Nintendo hasn't done anything with that
You
game.
just have to wait for the Nintendo Direct whenever that happens. How about you, Sam?
I am very retro. I like Galaga and I like
Oh,
Spyro.
yes.
I mean,
Spyro, yes.
I mentioned Wreck-It Ralph for a reason,
Yeah.
and that's because I love all the retro games. I love Space Invaders. I love Galaga.
Pac-Man.
I like Pac-Man. I like
I'm
all
gonna
the.
go.
like-
I'm not gonna go that retro, but my favorite game to this day is Donkey Kong Country.
From the
that's-
Nintendo 64 one?
The Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
The Donkey Kong Country not only is a fun game to play through, but the soundtrack and the design itself. I loved it so much. I remember it's been so many years since I last played it, and then I saw one of my friends got the little Nintendo Super Nintendo Mini,
Yeah.
and it just gave me one play through DK Country. I suck. But I didn't give a crap. I mean, going back to that world, listening to the music that I still listen to this day, I love it.
It's like the Spyro games. The soundtrack is gold. Like every stage, the music sucks you into the Spyro world. I don't know about you, but the soundtrack is amazing.
I like Spyro, but it's just because it was like literally my first game. I think it was on my PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
It was one of the most colorful,
Yeah.
and it was really difficult. It wasn't like you were playing Pac-Man that you lost and you started again.
I remember it was really hard.
it was really hard. You have to be very thorough, and if you can't complete it all, you can't really reach the full potential of the game. So it's just very. I like it because it was like that. And this is like out of context, but there was a Tarzan game for PlayStation 1, and I really like. It was really strange with the noises that they added because I remember that when he died, he was like, oh, or when he was throwing shit, he was like, but it was a really hard game.
Yeah.
I could never pass that game.
Those first games from the PS era and GameCube era, they were hard.
They were really hard.
You had to buy the guide, if you remember in those days, the game
I
guide.
can tell it was hard because I remember when I had the Nintendo GameCube, I used to play Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh, yeah.
Great games. Then I wanted something more fun, and I thought Lena said that Wind Waker was the way to go.
Oh no.
I got stuck in the prison part. I had to give it back.
Okay, so
to the shop, and you know which game I got
in exchange?
In exchange,
What?
Animal Crossing, the very first one.
I haven't played it. I have to play it.
I haven't played it either.
Hey, this is the closest thing to having a stable life. You know, you can just imagine yourself having a house in a beautiful place.
So,
with no violence.
I mean,
and stuff.
I have to mention that it really pisses me off that everybody's like, Smash Bros. or Mario Kart or whatever. There are great games, but nobody talks about Luigi's Mansion.
The first one is so
know.
underrated.
I mean,
I saw the gameplays. I never got the chance to play them.
but it was really great, and it was
Yeah.
not
I saw the
easy,
gameplays and they're
and it was the
fun.
first fucking game for a second player game. You know, like he was the character, he was the protagonist, he was the
character.
main character.
That
He's
is
not like
even though I haven't played them, that's why I love those games because finally some fucking chance for Luigi.
exactly.
With the Mario, give me some time for
And
It was
even
Luigi.
the game of the Princess Peach, if you remember for DS, it was
Yeah.
a game
Yeah.
focused on Peach rescuing Mario.
Yes.
And that was cool, and nobody talks
Yeah,
about
enough
it.
about that red plumber. Give us
There's a
Luigi.
lot of games people don't talk about.
Yeah.
'Cause there
Yoshi
was-
Island.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
Yoshi
That was
Island.
that. Oh my god,
It was fun.
I'm excited now.
I mean, the only game I've never been a Mario fan because the games are so repetitive, the same thing. But Mario Sunshine, I love it because it's 3D and you can move anywhere and
But
you can
see why
explore.
they're
Oh my
successful.
God.
People love Mario.
Wasn't there a Pac-Man game that was like he had legs and
Yeah,
everything?
Pokemon, Pac-Man World.
Pac-Man World, right?
That you
That
can
he had to
explore.
save his wife and whatever. Oh my god, I just remembered that. I used to play that every day.
I'm a man with simple taste. I like a lot of Mario Kart, a lot of Super.
I love the Mario Kart
I mean,
Wii
you're
version.
like a Nintendo type of
yeah, that's my thing. And
game fan.
Definitely, I'm gonna get the new Animal Crossing game. But I'm more into those games, adventure.
Yeah, adventure.
Larger than life characters. I
mean, but Pac-Man World was
Pac-Man
was an adventure.
It was fun.
Pac-Man is always fun. And if we talk about the games that we like, what are the games that we hate?
Games that we hate?
Yeah.
There was a Harry Potter game that came out on PlayStation 1, and it was the biggest piece of shit I have ever encountered in my life. How about you?
Oh man. Well, for starters, Sonic 06 because of
God
the mechanics.
Damn that thing.
I love the story ideas.
Yes.
Because I love Silver. Silver is my favorite
No,
underrated Sonic character.
That's about the only good thing about that thing.
But the mechanics and the gameplay, oh my god.
And
Jesus Christ.
Sonic have been kissed by a human girl.
Yeah, but that's not strange because originally Sonic was going to have a girlfriend in the first game from the Genesis days, but they canceled those ideas.
But a human girlfriend?
Yeah, like her name was Madonna. I'm not kidding. They
Wow,
referenced
that dates them so much.
Yeah.
Madonna, the hottest thing in that decade.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Surprised she's
But
not
they
dead.
scrapped those ideas. Oh my god.
Surprised she's still alive.
One game that I hate. I'm gonna go with the basic one. I hate Fortnite.
I've
And
never played it,
I tried
so
to give it a chance. I tried because people were
I
having
mean,
fun about
that game is irrelevant though.
No, I know, but I tried to give it a chance. I'm a guy that gives chances, so I tried to give it a chance. Oh wow, this is a great world. Let me just explore.
I mean, I think
and I
it's
got
like-
shot on the very first second I landed.
I mean,
I uninstalled that game quickly.
Just because you suck doesn't mean the game
No,
sucks.
no,
But,
they suck because I want to
but
explore.
hey, but I'm not telling you that the game doesn't suck because it does. It's like a Minecraft with Call of Duty. No, not Call of Duty,
Minecraft
but
is
like
fun.
PUBG.
Minecraft
I
is
thought it
fun.
was Call of Duty like for little kids. It's not?
It's
Fortnite?
like you build shit and you kill people. So for me, it's
Okay.
like PUBG with like Minecraft, but it's not even like Call of Duty. Like
Okay,
that
okay.
Call of Duty's here. They're over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like but to me, I don't know.
But if I had to pick another one, and this is very hard because I'm very selective with my games. I only play again Nintendo games. I other than Fortnite, maybe
Minecraft.
I
Minecraft
literally-
sucks.
No, I literally bought Minecraft to play with John and Eduardo. It's not they just suck because John has it on PlayStation and we never coordinate the times to.
I don't know how they're gonna do a Minecraft movie, to be honest.
If they did a Lego movie, anything can work.
No, but I mean,
even a movie about this channel.
I mean, but I actually enjoyed one of the Lego movies. There was one that was really good. I'm gonna look for it
the
later.
first Lego movie was great.
good. The second one,
The Lego Batman movie was
Yeah.
fun. The second Lego movie.
the Ninjago movie, yeah, I heard it was
the
not
Lego movie
good.
wasn't bad.
But the second movie, I didn't like it. The part two
Part
Lego
two,
movie.
I didn't like it either.
I only like one joke that they said that, oh, we don't have the license to Marvel superheroes, so they can't come. Yeah, I was like, oh my
What was
god.
the other game though?
I'm trying to think it through because
I mean, just mention like at least let's all mention 5 games instead of one. 5
Favorite?
games,
Well,
like no
again,
worst.
I'm more of a casual gamer, but maybe just about everything that I played on PlayStation that isn't Sly Cooper, maybe. And Uncharted,
Everything.
everything except Uncharted except Uncharted, the Spider-Man game.
Oh
Okay,
man,
yeah.
Spider-Man
Sly
2.
Cooper series.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Again, I'm very selective when it comes to games. I only gave it something out of my comfort zone was Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Yeah.
hated that thing. Call of Duty. Yeah, the Black Ops one. And this is why.
That's all, folks.
No. This is why. When I go into the games, I like to be aware to what I'm doing. So I thought the mission of the zombie aspect was to escape the damn place.
No.
So I just started opening every
Oh my
single
god.
door.
You
to
just
find
suck.
a way out. And then it was with John. John keeps shouting, "Bryan, what are you doing? I'm opening the door to escape."
I can literally hear him though.
Dead.
But again, these are shooters. The only shooter that I like really is GoldenEye from the Nintendo 64.
Oh yeah, the standard of what started that.
Of course, I don't like any terror games. I don't like Silent Hills.
Although you can play.
I hate Silent Hills. I got creeped out on the very first minutes of the PSP adaptation of Silent Hills.
Okay.
I had to take it off, never play it again, and I've been haunted of that game ever since. Every time there's fog in this place, I get Silent Hills flashbacks. I hate it. Resident Evil, I got scared the crap out of me when I was playing a Resident Evil level on Little Big Planet with John.
Oh my god.
We were playing Little Big Planet 1. We could explore every other created levels in the internet. So John said, "Hey, let's just go play the Resident Evil one." Please no. We have to go.
That sounds interesting though.
And then I got scared by the fucking dogs on fucking Little Big Planet. And yeah, I hate horror games. Sorry.
You sure you got balls?
Well,
I mean, you can play right now the first Resident Evil game on PS1, and it's funny. The voice acting is so bad that you just laugh, and the graphics are so funny right now.
Another game that I hate.
It's gonna be interesting though. I'm interested now.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, I remember John scared me with that
but
one.
No, that sucks. That's a very I'm sorry, but that's a shit game.
It's scary.
It's a shit game.
But it's scary. And there's the Slenderman game that I back when that was hot.
Yeah.
I couldn't
That was
sleep
funny.
because I was seeing
And the
I was
movie,
seeing
like,
my friends.
it's
I was
bad.
seeing my friends.
There's a
play it.
movie.
The Slenderman, yeah.
There's a movie.
It was in theaters.
I'm gonna stay up late tonight.
But I remember
But it's really bad.
I remember the
That's
praise.
exactly why I wanna watch it.
Oh, okay.
Of the Slenderman game, and I couldn't sleep because of that. I couldn't go near the parks of where I used to live because I always thought that Slenderman was gonna show up.
Oh.
Again, I'm a scared cat.
Yeah, me
I
too.
get scared.
I can
easily.
just imagine him at a mall and he bumps into a mannequin and just starts screaming, "Oh my god,
Slenderman! No!" But yeah, I basically hate horror. Yeah, horror games. I hate them.
Yeah, I never played
We're
them.
complete opposites then.
But that's what makes us great friends because we're so different from each other.
Definitely.
We have so many things that we share in common. Sonic, Pokemon, good stuff. Now, this is it for the show. We had fun talking.
Yes,
Of
it
course,
was great.
Adrian is coming back to the channel. He's gonna be reviewing Black Widow. Sam
fingers
is coming,
crossed.
Yeah, Sam is coming back soon. Hopefully, I'm able to save John and Eduardo from the time vortex. But for those English listeners, this is it for us now. Thank you so much for joining. And for those who want to know about the Spanish announcement, stick around. Here it is. Miren, cabrones. Yo me canso de escuchar la gente pidiéndome un programa en español. ¿Saben qué?
Ponga subtítulos en YouTube. That's it.
Dicho, lo voy a hacer contento ahora porque oficialmente les voy a anunciar que voy a hacer un programa en español el próximo mes llamado El Chévere Show. Les voy a enseñar ya mismo el logo.
Oh, I love it.
El
Chévere show.
El Chévere Show porque
And
carajo, es mi
there's
show.
a Cheeto Man at the end.
Y miren mi pana. Aquí en Nonsense Stop Show hablamos de cualquier tema when it comes to,
De buena bichería.
El Chévere Show.
Qué
En
cafre.
el Chévere Show. Eso se vale. Todo se vale en el Chévere Show. Podemos hablar de juegos, películas o lo que nos dé la puta gana. So,
Nice.
los que estén contentos con eso, comenten aquí, comment down below, motherfuckers. And I'll be seeing you guys next time here on the Beyond Stuff channel.